Alright, welcome back again to More Than Peachy's Gaming. I'm your host, Moonay. Today we're taking on the Pirate King's Retreat. Originally when this launched on the PS4, it was not included in the initial release. So this was added later. Keynotes about this dungeon. It does have quite a few traps. So much like Cragmire Crypts, if you're not wanting to get injured, I would highly advise not coming in contact with this dungeon. Okay, so first things first. You walk into this room, hey look, a trap. Yeah, right away. This happens quite a bit. If you followed the other path, you'll notice that it just wraps around. It goes to the same location. You can take whichever route that you want. And I'm just kind of, beating on a few things. But there's also, a lever. You have to pull this lever. It's kind of imperative to continue on. Alright. A few other notes here. There are, if I remember correctly, 2 levers that you have to pull. Possibly 3. It's been a while since I've done this one. Believe that there is one in this room too. The room that we decided to go back on. Yep. So you're gonna have to go through all these rooms anyway. Who is fighting what? Okay. Alright. So, nothing too special here. You'll notice that I've already hit quite a few traps. I'm immune to traps, so I don't mind running them over, and I heal relatively quickly, so I'm not too worried about it. There are a lot of ways to die in this dungeon, so watch your step. Here's the 3rd lever to continue on. You'll see that there is a trap there. I'm going to see if there are any others around here. Nope. Alright, and then you hit the 4th lever to open the door. Okay, so this room, very basic. It's just a campfire. You can go over off to the left to get this if you want to. I don't even remember what that is. It's been so long. You can interact with it. You can finish the linguidity and do something or other. And then there's a treasure chest if you want to try to make your leap of faith. I am not going to waste my time with it. So, our next area is the door to the boss. Alright. Our first boss is down there. Pretty basic boss. You just need to clear them all out. Surprisingly, when I opened the door, it teleported me straight down here. So, which is kind of annoying, especially if you're one of those other players that don't want to be right in the fray. So, have the tank open the door. Okay. Picked up some blue boots. There's quite a few enemies in this room, even after you kill your boss. So it's kind of like most final bosses. So, do we have any more dead? Alive? Okay. And then we continue on. Here's another lever. You have to pull this, or else you're not going to be able to continue on. Okay? You can take another leap of faith for that treasure. I don't recommend it. This dungeon, like I said, is full of all sorts of traps and pitfalls. Alright, you can kill these guys real quick. Do note wherever you're going, if you see sand falling from the ceiling, you'll get situations like this, where it'll fall straight on your face. So, be wary of those. I'm probably going to hit all of them, just so that you know where they are. But if you're not immune to injuries, do not approach these things. You will rack up injuries rather quickly. Quick note, this requires a nature kit right here. Alright, so like I said, I'm hitting all of these as much as I can. Alright? They will stun you even if you are immune to the trap damage or getting injuries. Sometimes you have to be careful not to fight too close to them because sometimes it'll just trigger and you won't have anything to really control it. So you'll notice a lot that I'm just hitting all of these. So if you're unsure if it's safe or not, if you take a path, you can take the path just following the sparkly trail. Sparkly trail is always safe. And there's a hidden cache here. It is something extra that you don't necessarily have to get, but I'm going to go ahead and grab it. I didn't actually take the contents, I just wanted to show you that it was there. Okay, this one's a really weird room because there's so many different ways that you can go, or it suggests that you can go. But as you can kind of see, oh, that's not safe, and I think I'll go this way. Oh wait, that's not safe either. Oh no, look at all these cave-ins. Okay, so moving on. Again, you'll run into them all the time. Like I said, if you get too close, you'll just, yeah, get hit by them. There's a lot of them, so keep an eye out for them. There is this arcane kit. It can be a little bit tricky to actually do it, so make sure that you don't accidentally try to do it without being prepared. I think there's like a puzzle that's associated with it, so just a heads up that that is there. I just love hitting those things. It's so great to actually figure out which way to go based off of all that. Okay, so another kit. It's dungeoneering. Nothing all that special in this room. Campfire obviously leads you in the right direction. You can get this treasure chest if you want. Some people forget that it's there. And here's our second boss. Thick crystal. Sounds like something that you would have meat with. Yeah. So pretty straightforward battle. Again, minions don't die right away. Some actually kind of spawn after you killed the boss. So you kind of have to quickly dispatch them. Alright. So again, not really much area to go. Gives you kind of only one way to go. So still a pretty interesting dungeon, very tropical. You have to light this to actually like open the door. If you get hit by it, it won't kill you or anything like that. It'll just shoot you up in the air. So we are done with the false doors and pathways. So this is pretty straightforward here. I'm going to show you one of the most awesome secrets in this dungeon here in a moment that a lot of people don't know how to do. So, walking along, this happened a while ago, once I was playing this dungeon. I had positioned the camera in such an angle that I noticed that there was a treasure chest above me. Alright? But to get to that treasure chest, you have to climb up here. So far, it doesn't seem too bad, right? But where's the treasure chest? The treasure chest is right here. So, a lot of people miss that. And unfortunately, Pirate Skyhold is notorious for having treasure that is unreachable, so just a heads up. In particular, that there is one in the Pirate Skyhold that you cannot reach. Okay, there's a lot of lag here because of all the enemies and all that we're doing, so gotta hit the lever to go on. Doesn't matter if you wait for it or not. You can just go ahead and cross it. I'm not worried about the money or anything like that. I'll let my compatriots pick it all up. Hit invincible wall there for a second. As you can kind of see, even me at a gear score of 3600, 3700, somewhere in there, I can't one-shot them as a paladin using my at-wills. And even my encounter powers are questionable at best. So getting up here is where we will have our final battle with the captain. There isn't anything really all that special about this lead up. You have to light this campfire to actually use it and to be able to get onto the ship. And then you have to hit this. Okay. So this is the same boss that you see in Cragmire Crypts, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is an undead pirate, more or less. We just kind of gutted him there for a moment. So again, treasure chest next to the exit portal, probably a bad location for it. I would have put, from a designer standpoint, I would have put it a little bit further away than right next to it. Maybe, I don't know, put the portal off that way. Put the treasure kind of in the middle. I don't know. It just seems in the way. So hopefully that was very beneficial for all that we're watching, and hopefully this helps you get through the Pirate Skyhold. If I had gone through the Pirate Skyhold without all of my resistance to traps, that means being immune to traps, I probably would have been all red. Okay, I would have been in a lot of trouble. So if you're gonna run the dungeon, make sure that you bring your injury kits or are immune to traps, or you just avoid them. But the chances that you're just gonna be able to avoid them are pretty slim because of the way the dungeon is created. Sometimes it's just inevitable. So definitely bring some injury kits if you're not immune. Alright, so thank you so much, and hopefully this helps out somebody.